Hey guys, it's Mr. MacArthur from Mismatch Gaming. Now, currently in the season I'm at Gold 2, looking to hit Platinum soon. So as my elo gets higher and my opponents get increasingly difficult, I think this is a great opportunity to look at my games and figure out what is it exactly that I'm doing wrong to improve on that and what I'm doing well in order to keep doing that. So with that, let's get right into this Lucian game. Now, this is a game that I personally think I did pretty well on. Nonetheless, not only me but many of the people playing here made some pretty rookie mistakes. Let's look at some of them. In this first clip, notice the pathing this Soraka's taking. She has absolutely zero vision on the Fog of War and still takes a very dangerous route given that she has no clue whether or not there are enemies there. She gets jumped on, no big surprise, but luckily I was there to lend her a hand in the form of a bullet breakfast for the Xin Shao. Ultimately, nothing major happened, so I'm willing to give her a pass on that. Now, while we're on the topic of bad pathing, not 2 minutes later, check out this Lulu's questionable decision to walk right past me to get to her lane. Opting instead to take the quick route, she gets dangerously low and ultimately gets punished severely for it, giving me the first blood. I'm not willing to give her a pass on that. Now, I said I would analyze my mistakes, so let's check this out. This is something that many people do, including myself, and honestly shouldn't under any circumstance. Dude, if you're dangerously low, just leave the lane and come back later with a full HP bar. Many people, including myself, again, fall under the wrong impression that because they're under the tower, they're safe. The tower, though, only gives us a false sense of security because if you're low on HP, then people with full HP can dive you with little drawback for them, so you lose a few minions, it's better than giving your enemies a kill. Luckily, my jungler was there to clean up the S-rail, giving me an assist, but you might not get so lucky, so it's better to just cut your losses and go back. So this is another instance where poor decision making can lead to bad results. Here, as soon as I get 6, I use my ultimate to clear the wave, and seeing the Lulu going out of lane, I decided to jump on the S-rail, which ends up almost costing me my life, given how the Lulu had Ignite up and how she does a bunch of damage too. The best result would have probably come out of just pushing the wave, then use my ultimate as a form of long-range harass before going in for the kill, which most likely would have worked given how they didn't get to 6 with that wave. In this next skirmish, we get a good 2-for-1 trade because they do manage to kill our Soraka. But their mid laner Talon roams down and he starts gaining on me. He gets me pretty low with his W, so at this point I'm scared of going in just to give this guy a double kill. The Shaco though is confident we can win this fight, so he stays. Because I opted against going in, he ends up dying, setting the trade of kills even in total of 2 for 2. You could argue that we could have killed him given how both my summoner spells were still up, but it is at these points where you have to gauge whether or not the reward outweighs the risks. On a more positive note, at this point of the game we're not doing too bad for ourselves. I'm way ahead of their Ezreal, so we decided to go for a quick Infernal. This quickly turns into a teamfight given how this dragon is a especially strong objective. The Shaco does a remarkable job of smiting it for our team and providing me with peel from his boxes. This gets us even further ahead of the enemy team. Another big misplay happens by the Lulu where she, after eating some of my damage, steps a bit out of line and just gets absolutely analed by me. So we get a quick Baron after the enemy team fails to ward it, and the Soraka makes a really awkward call to gank the top lane Renekton by herself. This time our support is the one getting absolutely analed, followed by a quick, clean 2-man dive on our GP. So the enemy team is behind, but not impossibly behind, which gets me to my next point. Guys, don't surrender games. Dude, all it takes is a good team fight for you to win the game. So just remember guys, watch your replays, learn from your and other people's mistakes. Don't be salty of misplays. You know, mistakes equal improvement. Soak all of that information up so that when the time comes where you have to make a quick decision, you get the best possible outcome. Thank you guys so much for watching. This is Mr. MacArthur from Mismatch Gaming. See you guys on the next one. Peace!
What we do here is go back.